Welcome to Standard Chartered Money Insights, a podcast series by Standard Chartered Bank that brings you market views and insights on the go.
Welcome to Cut to the Chase. Today is Tuesday, the 4th of June. I'm Daniel Lam, your host for the podcast. Last week, one of the major developments was the strong U.S. consumer confidence number from the Conference Board. So it rebounded surprisingly in the month of May, after 3 straight months of decline. So this indicator is primarily influenced by the job market, which explains why it has been strong. Now, I would once again like to play devil's advocate here. The strong U.S. labor market is partly due to undocumented immigration. And of course, 2024 being a U.S. presidential election year, this is a key political flashpoint. Now, detailed data from U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, and U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, suggests that half of non-farm payroll growth to date for financial year 2024 has been from undocumented immigrants who have received an Employment Authorization Document, EAD. Now, non-farm payroll counts workers with an EAD just like any other. And we define undocumented immigrants as those who enter the U.S. through non-traditional immigration pathways, such as asylum seekers, payrolls, and refugees. Now, estimates show that undocumented workers have added 109,000 jobs per month to non-farm payroll, out of the average 231,000 increase so far in financial year 2024. So this may be an underestimate, since undocumented immigrants often have limited access to benefits, so they may be heavily motivated to find employment. The GDP impact might be lower if these workers are less educated and face language barriers in the workforce. So excluding these workers, non-farm payroll may be running at around 125,000 per month. So this is not recession, but it's not really boom time either number, and represents a moderate underlying pace of labor demand. So this should make the 231,000 financial year 2024 pace of headline of non-farm payroll less worrisome to the FOMC. FOMC participants might be less hawkish if the impact of undocumented immigrants on non-farm payroll was well estimated and understood. So, this gels well with the podcast yesterday, where we discussed yields may be once again under pressure in the second half of the year. And like we said, if there were to be any profit-taking equities in the second half, the fall in yields and rotation in the fixed income can be quite sharp. So it is always advisable to have a balanced portfolio, and there are likely to be opportunities for investors to be adding into fixed income in the second half of this year. That is all from me for today. As always, if you enjoy this podcast, please don't forget to rate and like it. Thanks for listening, and we wish you a happy day ahead.
Thank you for listening to Standard Chartered Money Insights, a podcast series by Standard Chartered Bank. For more details, visit Market Views on the Go on our website or click the link in the description.